So why don't you tell myself and the audience a little bit more about WOLF TRAX DDP?
Sure, absolutely. So WOLF TRAX DDP is a product line of readily available micronutrients that's found as a dry dispersible powder. And there are a lot of options out there with it to really be able to select your choice on what you might need for your operations and really be able to implement it right into what you're doing with your nutrient plan already on your farm.
Okay, fantastic. So the typical farmer, when they're thinking about nutrients, the first thing I assume that would come to their mind is NPK, right? They're the top of the list. Is there other nutrients that should be on farmers' minds?
So absolutely. So everyone does think about the NPK, and sometimes S gets in there. So your nitrogen, your phosphorus, your potassium, sulfur, because those are your macronutrients. That's the ones everyone knows. It's the big amounts you're putting down in your field for your crops. But there are that subcategory. I'm sure people have heard about them a little bit. So they're called micronutrients. And these are just as essential to your crop production, your crop growth, as the macronutrients. They're just needed in much smaller amounts. That's where the micro comes from. You just need a little bit of them to go with that versus you need usually a large amount with the macronutrients. And there's many common ones. I'm sure people have heard of them before. So there's boron, zinc, copper, manganese tend to be kind of the four most common out there, but there's a number of others as well that could be, potentially be thinking about depending on your soil type, your crops, and your growing region.